Happening today, guys, shootnewmexico.org giving us a look back on our state's film industry and movies and in television. Some interesting trivia that we've been talking about in the break. So, fact or fiction? I'm not sure if this is true. The studio that we are in, it was a sound stage. Reportedly, so as you see here, there's our newsroom. You see us off to the left. There is our set for New Mexico Living. The interior sequence of the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, allegedly shot here. That may or may not be true. There's some sort of, I don't know, it may be an urban legend, maybe not. The guy that might have the answer, Casey St. Charnay, who is a film historian. You were saying that there's another movie called 1313 Broadcast Plaza?
Shot here by the Andersons in the 80s on video. It is probably the most obscure movie ever shot in the state.
Oh, that's a big statement here. All right, so let's talk about some of the history here. Going back before Hollywood was making movies, Thomas Edison was here in New Mexico making a movie. Is that right?
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
Well, he would get so fed up with everybody in New Jersey, which one can understand, and a lot of lawsuits and problems. He would just get on the train and go someplace, and he would take a film crew with him. And wherever something looked interesting, they would get off the train and shoot it. And in 1897, they did a thing at the Isleta Schoolhouse because the train went through, and they shot Indian Day School. And as of 2006, I know that that schoolhouse was still there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And these were just things for Nickelodeons. You would sit there and you would watch it. It would be a one-person event. He never thought it was going to be, he never thought of movie theaters or anything. It was going to be a one-on-one experience.
Wow.
And they were sort of like little black and white living postcards of their day.
No kidding.
And it was a way of showing people back east or on the coasts what life was like in the flyover states.
Wow, that is incredible. What are some of the other interesting tidbits that you have historically about movies that have been shot here in New Mexico?
Well, you know, to debunk another myth, for many years, they thought Oklahoma was shot here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I had been told that they planted a cornfield across from the penitentiary, and that that's where Gordon MacRae is doing "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning," and that you can see the Sandias in the background, and we've all believed that, and I wrote it up, and then it turns out, nope, totally shot in Arizona.
Really?
So
wow.
it's off the list.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, you've got other things that you're going to be sharing next year coming up when we're talking about the New Mexico Hall of Fame. We're going to be doing awards, and we've got Film Week coming up. So what are you going to be doing to participate in that?
I'm not sure. It's so many days in the future. I think I'm pretty just much going to be contributing to the New Mexico Television and Film and Television Hall of Fame is going to have a lot of my historical work, snippets and little historical details, things. It's anecdotal more than anything else, Chad.
I mean, this stuff is really fascinating here. As we're looking here, some of these different stills that you see, production happening all over the state and a variety of different stories that have been told. Since you have seen a number of these different movies in your research, has there been one sort of unifying thing that keeps Hollywood coming back, keeps New Jersey coming back, keeps filmmakers from around the world coming to the Land of Enchantment to work?
It's the landscape.
The landscape.
It's the light. It's the air. You know, for one thing, because we are 1/4 of the way up through the atmosphere at our altitude, the light is much stronger and much clearer here. And that's what attracts painters, so I think it's what attracts filmmakers as well. Plus, my stars, it's New Mexico. How could you not shoot here?
Right, absolutely. A lot of different things that we can showcase here. Now, Film Week is coming up in February, is that right?
Looking forward to it.
And then we can go to shootnewmexico.org, of course, for a lot of different things going on with that as well. Is that right?
I should think so.
Now, very quickly, before we get out, there is something coming up in December. Before that, the 70mm film Baraka is celebrating an anniversary. That is going to be rescreening, is that right?
Yes, yes. This was one of the last films made in glorious Todd A.O. 70mm. It is a stunning picture that should never be seen, even on the biggest home screen. It has to be seen in a theater. Baraka is going to show at 2 o'clock on December 9th at the CCA, and it is quite an event. You know, it's in the tradition of the Dolores Huerta movie that was just sponsored at the CCA, that the New Mexico Hall of Fame and Shoot New Mexico sponsored. So I think, and a lot of, Baraka was shot in like 24 countries or something like that, but they made it. in
There
New
you go.
Mexico.
That's great, guys. If you want more information on this, head over to foxinmexico.com. Fascinating conversation. We're going to do this more often, Casey. Before